Today is Wednesday, May 9th, 53 minutes until the BTS Love Yourself World Tour tickets come out. We're just praying for these seats and I have my fingers crossed, so yeah. Hey guys, I'm back again, and yesterday was a crazy wild ride, but I will get there eventually. I want to talk about all three experiences I had buying BTS tickets. I guess I'll just run through all three experiences and how they were different and what worked and what didn't, and then some tips at the end. I'll start off with Saturday. Saturday, I was trying to get tickets for September 5th, 6th, and 8th at the Staples Center. I was at my house, and I had me and my brother, my dad, and my boyfriend helping me out. We had 6 computers open, just 6 laptops. 5 of the laptops were for September 5th and 1 of them was for September 6th. We got on the waiting list on AXS like right as it opened. I was on the page for like an hour before and the tickets dropped. We waited for like 10 minutes until one of us even got on to the actual ticketing part, and by then we were just able to get 2 P5 tickets, which I'm very grateful for because I know it's just luck of the draw and whoever gets tickets gets tickets, so I'm very lucky I got those. That was our Saturday experience. We got 2 P5 tickets for September 6th, so the one computer that we had on the 6th was the one that got it, which is great because I just said last minute like why not do the 6th just in case I don't get them for the 5th. Then on Sunday we tried for Oakland. Me and my friends who are going up north for college, they were trying for the Oakland tickets on September 12th at the Oracle, and we knew the Oracle was a small venue, so we knew tickets might sell out quick. We had 12 devices going. We went over to one of my friends' houses. We were on Ticketmaster, and I feel like Ticketmaster screwed literally everyone over. People on Twitter and Tumblr were also unhappy with the way Ticketmaster operated. Ticketmaster just kept saying fans kept beating us to the tickets, and it kept switching us rows and sections, and it kept going around and around, and we weren't even able to get one, even in our cart we weren't able to get it before they sold out. So that kind of sucked, but that gave me more motivation to try harder on Wednesday, which was yesterday, for September 9 tickets, so I could give my friends the tickets that I had for the 5th so they could come down from college, skip school to go see BTS here. But yesterday was wild. I was really nervous because I thought we would have more people helping us, but it ended up being just me, my boyfriend, and my friend. We went over to my friend's house because her Wi-Fi was really super fast, so I thought that might help us. I forgot to bring my extra laptops and my iPad, so we only had 3 laptops and 2 phones out with the AXS app on them. We're online for an hour before, and then we got on the waiting list right away. My friend's phone just got in immediately. She waited in that little walking guy part for maybe 30 seconds, and then she got in right away. It's honestly luck of the draw, I think, when it comes to the waiting list. So she just got in, then she just selected 2, P1, GA, and we just went on, and it was really nerve-wracking because I kept typing in the wrong credit card number, but we got the tickets, so I was really happy. We were both really happy. We were screaming and jumping up and down and hugging each other. You can't even imagine. I'm sure our screams would break glass everywhere. I know some people are still trying to get tickets for the Love Yourself tour because their tickets are going to drop in Europe and in Seoul so soon. So I just want to give some tips and just advice, I guess, that I learned during all 3 of these experiences. I have obviously multiple devices. Everyone says that, but it's true. When they pull people to get tickets, it's not by the time you got into the waiting list. It's random. So it's basically a random raffle. So if you think about it, if you have more devices, that means you're having more tickets put into that raffle to get in. It'll give you more opportunities to get in and just a higher likelihood and statistical chance of being able to get in to get those tickets. So have multiple devices, have your friends help you, even if they don't like BTS, just have them come over, help you, have your family help you, and just have as many people as possible helping you get those tickets. Just another tip I would give is another obvious one, but it's just to have fast Wi-Fi. Can't stress enough, have fast Wi-Fi, because if you think about it, time is of the essence here. You have to make sure that every millisecond you have on that site counts. If you happen to get off the waiting list and happen to get into the ticket, where you select your tickets, if your page loads like a second slower than another person, then your tickets are gone. So you need to make sure you have the fastest Wi-Fi that you can access, whether that be your friend's house, your own house, or like a Starbucks or local cafe. Make sure to just have the fastest Wi-Fi you can. And you can test that online. That's how I determined where to go for my tickets, because I tested at my friend's house and I tested at my house, and hers ended up being like twice as fast as mine, so we went over there. I feel like it just eliminates all the loading time and that lost time that it could take to you to get your best tickets. So like, just have fast Wi-Fi. And then I guess another tip I have is to buy tickets in low quantities. I've seen some people go for 6 pit tickets on YouTube and they got it, but that's a very rare case. Having larger group means that there might not be as many seats available together as if they're just single seats. It's like single rider at Disneyland. There's always single seats available, but there's also the standby line where you have to wait to get all your parties in. So it's kind of like that same principle. So just buy in small quantities and you'll have a greater likelihood of getting tickets. And if you and your friends are going, then you can even pair up or buy all of your tickets like just single. If you guys are going for general admission, it doesn't matter anyways, so you guys can just like get general admission and then all meet together at the concert. Or you guys can just get seated and you guys can all like get dinner before the concert and then just go in, and hopefully you guys will be sitting next to each other. But if you want these tickets, you'll have to split up, definitely. You cannot have large groups because that really decreases your likelihood of getting the tickets. Something that I guess goes along with buying in small quantities is being open-minded and just being willing to accept whatever you have. Getting P1 tickets obviously is going to be in high demand, so if you try for P1 tickets or P2 or any of those high tier tickets, then you have to understand the risks associated. For AXS at least, it gives you an option to choose your quantity of tickets, and then you can either choose best available seats or you can choose like your hand choose your section and like the price point you want. But you have to understand the risks that come with each. For best available, it might give you the best available, but the thing is, if someone lets go of seats that are better, then you have to understand that you're gonna have to let go of the ones you have in your cart and take the risk of like trying again best available, and it might be better than the seats you had in your cart, or it might be worse. So you really have to just weigh everything. It's all risk. Same thing goes with if you select your price point and if you select your section. You can select your price point and then you can put best available if you want. So if you say, you can select P1 and you can select best available, or you can select P1, and to go even further, to further narrow down your options, you can go like section 103. If you keep narrowing down your options like that, then it's a lower statistical chance of you getting them. Just something to keep in mind. But if you really want to try for those tickets, you have nothing to lose, then go for it. If you're seeing that tickets are running out quickly and you know you don't have them yet, go for those best available. I think that's the best choice, because if you can get any tickets at all, then I think it's better than not having any. For me, I got in pretty quickly. We got in like I said, 30 seconds after like the tickets dropped. So I picked P1 GA because I knew that's what I wanted, and since I knew that I was probably one of the first people into the ticketing part, I knew that those seats would still be available. So just have to gauge when you got in. If you got in 10 minutes after, I wouldn't recommend going for like 4 P1 tickets, because if you think about it, those are probably already gone. So I would just go for a lower quantity and just best available if you get in later. But if you get into the ticketing site earlier, then definitely go for those P1 tickets, P2 tickets, P3 tickets, or just the tickets that you want. Another tip would be to not give up. I've watched literally like hours and hours of videos, and thank you to everyone who made videos, because they were very helpful, very reassuring and comforting to just hear advice from someone and just have something to base my ticket buying experience off of. But just don't give up. A lot of people I watched didn't get their tickets until 40 minutes after the time like the tickets dropped, and I thought that was crazy, but like I watched a lot of people's videos and they said that's what happened to them. It didn't happen to me personally, but for other people, for other videos I watched, that happen for them. So just don't give up. You'll find those tickets, hopefully, if you just keep trying. I guess another tip for me would be to look on Twitter after the tickets have for sure sold out. If you have a feeling that the tickets are sold out after like refreshing and like looking for tickets over and over, just be on Twitter, because there are fellow armies who buy tickets or who've bought tickets so that scalpers can't resell them for very higher prices, and those armies are like very generous and willing to sell them for the price they paid or just a bit more to compensate for, like, you know, buying them. So just look on Twitter for those extra tickets floating around from armies, and they might be willing to sell them to you if you're very nice and if you DM them right away. So be on Twitter like right away, even during the ticket buying process, because like the army's awesome, so they're very supportive, and they'll definitely have some tickets for you if you weren't able to get them right off the site. One thing I would say is just like don't stress out too much, because I feel like if you stress out too much and just like your hands start shaking and everything, just like it just makes the whole process harder and less enjoyable. Don't worry about it, don't stress too much, just have fun and relax. I know if you don't get tickets it may seem like, you know, the end of the world, but just remember that, you know, there's always tickets up for resale if you're willing to pay that extra price. There's always people on Twitter waiting to sell tickets, you just gotta get there quick. And our boys are gonna come back eventually. So yeah, just remember that they're going to come back. They're gonna go on another world tour. They're gonna be together for hopefully a very long time. So we're all gonna be able to see them and experience them live. So just don't give up hope. I just want to say that I'm very, very grateful for these tickets. I know I'm very blessed to have them. I hope my tips helped. I hope just talking about my experience was helpful or insightful in any way. If anyone has questions, comments, or concerns, just leave them in the comments below and I'll definitely answer them as soon as I can. I want to wish all of you guys the best of luck in your BTS ticket endeavors. Thank you so much for watching, and definitely subscribe because I'm going to be putting out more content that's probably going to be K-pop related on this channel. So stick around for that. Until my next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye. So awkward. I don't know how to do an outro, I'm sorry.